Mimi de ye twemu yi emse nkomo bi ekoso ewo UTV United Showbiz na ni nyina ye nsem bi a Salma Mumin actress de tuja okansem bi fa Deputy Minister for Tourism, Art and Culture Hon Okraku Mantey huna na watchi mu ano Hon Okraku Mantey enso akasa fa ho ewo sa asemi Salma Mumin di tuja na ye pese ye bo eni no se ne si koy na ya can kind mark the na yeba na di enkomo
audition me were meant Ghana's most beautiful sir yes auditions am call me we are seeing time na chana e wini ye no yes me chana na koye na me I couldn't make it to the semi-final audition because I wasn't fluent in my local dialogue, which is the Wale. As I say, I do the Wale bar. Make to me abube. But then no, na maintain. Makes my pass it through Okraku Mantey and Sir Anoda. So I know how that feels. To go through what he did wasn't so cool, and to think that me said and Kai, but he was really arrogant towards me, and I was so scared. And me piano, Sam said, I kept going about, about him. Like there's this guy in there, he's not nice at all. At least man, so I was upset about it. So just imagine the boy even send your best feeling. So I don't think it's a great feeling for anybody who is starting a career. It would just scare them away.
Just in case when you bioma mama sense su bioma so and Salma Mumin actress can fa Hon Okraku Mantey Deputy Minister Tourism, Art and Culture also ti
audition me were meant Ghana's most beautiful sir yes auditions am call me we are seeing time na chana e wini ye no yes me chana na koye na me I couldn't make it to the semi-final audition because I wasn't fluent in my local dialogue, which is the Wale. As I say, I do the Wale bar. Make to me abube. But then no, na maintain. Makes my pass it through Okraku Mantey and Sir Anoda. So I know how that feels. To go through what he did wasn't so cool, and to think that me said and Kai, but he was really arrogant towards me, and I was so scared. And me piano, Sam said, I kept going about, about him. Like there's this guy in there, he's not nice at all. At least man, so I was upset about it. So just imagine the boy even send your best feeling. So I don't think it's a great feeling for anybody who is starting a career. It would just scare them away.
Okay, all right. So Salma Mumin, and I see one a brave twemu wako Ghana most beautiful. Na okoye no okotu Hon Okraku Mantey honum say no ye judge. Na mark ye dwe ahantan ahomaso pa ewo ye Ghana most beautiful so. Ni mark ye no ni rain feeder. Saying in a Salma kai na peacefmonline.com any Hon Okraku Mantey edin komo. So check out what Mark Omunini din komo okaye. So he told peacefmonline.com that he was never a judge at the said pageant or any other pageant show. Quote, I have never been a judge on Ghana's Most Beautiful before, and I've never been a judge on any beauty pageant or any beauty pageant auditions. End of quote. Brofono, Mark say, ni Salma Mumin kaya no, enya no kre. Onye judge wo Ghana Most Beautiful so da. Oba ni wi asimu anum say. Onye judge wo any beauty pageant audition bia so da. So Salma asem no kan no okonya firi hifa. Is it the case he say obia kan bi fa mark ho enti ono so ka bi afa mark ho ana saying na tie Tilly ekua nipa fa microphone na mintio Salma Mumin on Hon Okraku Mantey.
And has she come out to apologize to?
Not to the best of my knowledge. Yenya bibiasa.
It's unfortunate because I say, is it attention seeking? And I said, the Intina, Ubekas, Asema, Enimu, Ediaji fans, to whose detriment? Like, me sure them who, because this same lady now, Obe make you post to be. How about empty and also so a buffer and a coma about apologize, you know, or yeah, man, we will look, we don't want to share some light to be more as now, be very far and you can't take it on face value. I was saying we evaluate to say, Mammy, we are sure, okay. And you see, these things that they do, no, it comes a long way to buy them in the back. Or mono, or yeah, or more and now when we show we be a man for see, and you no cry, we are living a fake life. You are actually demonstrating a fake story. What's a platform? So this is a big platform. Obiashe. Someone experience it be that it's not compulsory to fake experiences. At least kasa madam fu bi call ye no obe share any experience and I say madam fu bi call mentor and no obe share any experience. At least like it gives a bit of reasoning to it, but to give a blatant liar, give it to me chill no are we just not being smart or we just don't care? Now I feel like sometimes they play on our intelligence as a people. I share shows no, because how do you say you went to Ghana's most beautiful and no treat you bad now, you know, hey, or your actress or storytelling, you see the way she was narrating the thing, and then when I came out people were asking me and I was like, there's this man inside, he's not, she has a whole story to it. But the details of the story are wrong. And now when people say that these are actresses and actresses, they live a fake life, then they come back and they start complaining. But the things you are doing, it actually contradicts what lifestyle now we live in and now the truth of your life. No, how do you say that this? She has to apologize. She has to come out and apologize because sawaya na ye kasawaya are different. But when ye na ye concocted the wash story nima, it's problematic. Because this man already now no who wants him. I take a can ask him, yeah, she say you best sorting in and then now you also come back and come and make stories up that never existed. Now oh can't you see or for sympathy and I say or can't so that we appreciate her story as Salma Mumin more. And I say, really, did she think about it? Because I don't want the third thing to happen with her when it comes to lying in public. Then now it looks like it is her character. Woman a chance or better story be amount. Oman the list as a better story. It is not nice.
Okay.
We shouldn't do that to ourselves in the industry because Ochina so be the wasem bar. Now am I supposed to also accept say Salma the obetimaye or not? Because you what can Salma to be so? Now the man has come out and the man has come to refuse. She should just apologize. Whichever platform or whichever medium she will use, whether her social media, she should do the right thing and apologize. And she should know that moving forward, no, people will not trust her. People will not take her words for face value, and that is on her.
Okay, may I say, so great. Salma Mumin on Hon Okraku Mantey. Into you.
Salma, it's a very beautiful girl, beautiful heart. Yeah.
Nah. Let me just say, Mira Hokakra.
Ade.
Mira ho bad story no. Wouldn't say any piece of online.com no money ebia me so my trust story na Daily Guide that publish here. Kebia make say oh ebia Salma right. But in my years me work a year industry me to meet me Sashi James say me because our ears and our eyes are on the ground. Me who beauty pageant are. In fact, don't me must be to me who's a mark I could transfer that. Honestly speaking, but mean to you.
Kwesi. Salma a beautiful girl, beautiful heart. One of the good actresses Yawo. Ewo Ghana. Madame Fupa. However,
I'm not trying like a face value.
However, I know I borrow your word. We didn't see who pa sansi who no. I was say yaka no jai because I bear one too many. Why your first one to a whole MTN. Then you have Hon Okraku Mantey. Will be our building a reputation over the years. One starting no so kind of story at Cherewa. Fit in Mofrasi or Bob Bam Tavern. Okwesi em say oni ni nyina with the same history. But ono de minim say waboda. Oh no, can't say one day maybe sano. Say ono waboda. But wabremwa babedru baby awedru yi. Last meeting han said me can say honorable ni nyame osum no esum because over the years yakeka nsem agu ne so saa ebape ubon se na afa baabia na be ye pie se enye no kore but it looks like ewiase no obia ni esa ni oso ntakrache enti no obi pa bibi e de anya ne fame kakra bia na e wo se ode be batawo. I applaud Honorable Okraku Mantey for that big heart of sometimes absorbing, but kwesi enye easy. Ya wo ho ne te abiana semia ya ba yi abiana so be kan kwesi, do we have any evidence say really abiana went on mentor and actually this happened? Do we have any evidence? But okantu mono obia fanesa, no evidence anywhere. Let's check the archives of Mentor over the years, which particular year, and let's verify if it is true. Obi enim, but chess obi betimi achachiro say, oh, ban ben no bo, and he found omo kofa ani free ye, ansa no ba be kan ban ne ho. But me say me tell the story no. Also call Mentor man fan no any band no edi mo kan ho but you tie band for no so almost story no different near the atwe honorable and no call na bia na pamo no na say no bia better no aka. Let us now start verifying and send my man for beke kan fa man for ho be brave for fame intino ye be kan kwesi unim nipa be brave ya accuse them of certain crimes omo enya obi and defend you omo that cells be brave o baby betimi have ka kire say kojo ene kojo frɛ me ene ode me call chicken in ena o say me na ene o ma me ro but ebia kojo ti hoi akoko kra no your life onwi akoko nso no aka for fame we ni atwe ani kojo o ba bi sise ani se ni chese nso wa nya nyansa kakra bia no nso a correspond na be ye kwesi sa ne ma dosun wa industry mu e dosun, and it's about time we should watch and call people to order. This thing should not just be swept under the carpet. You are talking of a whole honorable person. He's occupying a whole honorable position. What be transfer to so? Or the ordinary moji fans. Do we know how many people are from this? No, it looks like it's a habit. Into yen check how many people should now come out. So
peacefmonline.com and you check now. That's no.
Near the nam. Waka waji fans. Waji fans. Obi so abe kan de agu ne so and me call ene out. Ya kan enonso out. Ya call obi a kan de. Chale.
Kojo Preko brem na me so me ya me checks no media ni am hu in crowd here. Salamati okay come because Salamati piamte na me so me checks no ni am hu in me fan to janam say there be. Said Deputy Minister Okraku Mantey me sure so nam kwans because ye ba be hwe or meet the press series no. So I'm sure he should be getting here any moment from now. But me also me checks I don't know. Maybe I'll just
no can't quasi we can.
Could you pray con
I dare you.
Was I say a publisher? Okay.
I'm can't me raw because tie voice United Showbiz be a program totofiwa tese ukasi okay obi tena so ka asem a o program bi ana obi gina baby ka asem a ya asem we dey me anko I see we gina United entertainment reviews na ka asem there be ontimi nka entina na no akoe betena ha ya enka me kra me save ni ya me nyumtuni guru Socrates ni ano di kroya obupia media me say vu akwesa ana akwa twantro enti enye bebia na akwa twantro obenya hu firi so tonto zawo minti okojo prego minti also you arrogant, he was arrogant. Hey,
very interesting. Miti no, and I think that first off, some of these programs to production should also be very alert on some of these things to help our presenters equally, because I'm sure talkbacks are there. I'm sure producers are active and watching, just as you have your guys doing. In Sebi, they can be big, they can still draw your attention to it that it is not like that, so that at least near correcting.
But this particular one, no, I doubt say no bet me I bibisa.
Well,
maybe
because you see, Nana was smart in coming to the specific. You see, Nana was smart to come back and say, "Hon
Okraku Mantey."
It means that she had interest there. She really wanted to know what really happened or transpired because of what is happening with the Abiana and the perception they've had about Mark and all those things. So again, that's what I'm saying, is that maybe it escaped them. It's something that we could equally go on to correct. But my thing again is that is someone saying is oni Mark pa like ohuno behuno onim because I'm wondering how you could speak about somebody na when I say no, it is there's been an issue like that where obi can be one seven nipa net nimpa, but the business unim nipa kono say I unim no say I nipa no so to win, but unim no. And I think that naivety when it comes to our celebrities, a hard I have listened to them very well, and when they touch on some of their issues in terms of business now, they lack that knowledge and that attention on that space. I was wondering, maybe someone was first off, Ghana was beautiful now, Pana. We need to also check that one. Maybe a question check your best or if indeed that year na year can know someone who could be in the first place. No, 1 year.
I say China.
So it means that if we drill down, we'll know where China's year was, and if indeed Okoyam Pana. So and Okoyam Padia, then Panona Okoyan Keso Unimo Mudin. You understand? You can't just go and stand in front of a panel and tell me, say, who Mark, when you don't even know who Mark is. So it means that I can say a deputy minister, and Unimno, or who Nimda. And I said, yeah, and I or can be Kekesenia, or be a beja to be so ampa, san and nipanete. You don't do that to certain personalities. It's not fair.
My friend, could you? It's not certain personalities, but Obibia, Nipania, Nya, the identity of Casawaya, could you?
Honena, actually, my drink a cry because men person make us say. Na or hallucinate. No, I don't want to, and I don't want to say na or dreamy and I say like she's saying it be a true story and I be and I say or can be because not only she can. So she's adding up to it and all that. Senipana kwa. You see, if Anka Mark and Kasa idea, then we'll still have an issue to discuss. But Mark Nankase Muna Babekase Onko be that dear, I will take it unless TV3 or the production house come to tell me say Mark so you've been on a certain beauty pageant before, then we also be okay. But the Mark na mu on Baba Bekase on count dia. Then the lady has no, choice and evidence.
And just to satisfy my curiosity, now me person me yes no. Because even though me for a fact say on ko bi da no.
Yeah.
Na me person me yes no. The unfortunate thing I said, so only I'm meeting a check on no two quantity men but I'll still cross check. But I can just put my integrity on the line. Say, Mark and Co. or near be that.
Good, excellent.
Not say, but there is a fact.
But that's what I'm saying. Say me, I put my main on near be that.
So for me, okay.
And yeah, Casa, I'm saying, say, Casa no crown. See a follow a day. Me most beautiful, I'm the Marco court crapping.
Oh, we see,
I'm the Marco Court, and no crown a chain, I'm sure, okay, and I mean, said, I can't see you, I'm call, but indeed, say a follow, ye
It's all apologize. I mean, Minister has done the needful to clear the air and the image. So, the needful, I mean, Salma should also come out to come and apologize for the second time running. And on Sheye, because it's an indictment to the credibility. Now, Okasa Biwa, I have to doubt her more on certain things that she says. So, yesterday, some more young research and some more young be on better shows, so they should really know what they are really talking about.
All right. Arnold, Mr. Bedu.
Yes, boss. Sorry, you caught me off guard.
Oh, go ahead.
Ghana's Most Beautiful, one of the most popular shows CCR, and it's been so for the last couple of years. In fact, for some time, Nanka Miss Ghana and top when it comes to beauty pageantry. And Miss Malika Chatterhouse for Miss Malika the NHB Shemu. And Miss Malika Sapa say Miss Ghana in terms of marketing, promotion, and the ability for us to discuss. In the last couple of years, GMB are taking over. I mean, I trump you over Miss Ghana. Miss Ghana put the can because Malika and so Abbas look akra.
Your that statement, I'm not too comfortable.
Oh, I mean that's a fact.
Okay, me too.
I mean, so Obama will be another time near BM. Now, seriously, TV3, any producers of Ghana's Most Beautiful, I say about Mabaso, for the ability to elevate that show to where it has what's the here my idea. Now, the popularity of that show can never be underestimated. A popular show it's a local audition, pan say local GMB, one call dancing for Dance Fever. Like exactly say a GMB audition say one call for talented kids. That's how popular the show is. Number 2, Hon Okraku Mantey, another popular figure within our space. His popularity transcends creative industry. I mean, politics. Almost everybody in who Hon Okraku Mantey is. It is a popular show audition, GMB. GMB. And if you go into any meeting, any forum, now we share Mark. Even seeing him, Kwano should be now. So this is Hon Okraku Mantey. I've seen him at this venue, this program. To go to the point where only Nibenya interaction, I'll be arrogant to you. You cannot forget it. You cannot mistake it because it is Mark. Only in your interaction, he's been arrogant, he's been rude. You cannot forget. Popular show, popular personality. Only new way in your encounter. There's no way. Because it was 15 years ago. I've forgotten call talented kids and I say call GMB and I say call Malika. No. And say if you engage the way we never anything. Efo Kojoma Ogbe, may so rest in peace. Say Efo Kojoma Ogbe na only ninya interaction. Say Madam Linda and ninya sa interaction. Woman na nice na no come. Yeah. Only say this is the person. You cannot forget it. It's for Salma to come on another popular show, like you said, UTV, Unitati Show Business, and yeah, platform Kekeo. It's a show that is widely viewed or watched by multitude. It is to me now you remember, I'll come to that point. To me say me call United Show Business no. Definitely somebody or some persons will actually they will come at you. Now say I'm Rado. I don't want to go there. You saw it. It was massive. You cannot come on that platform and act anyhow and just got my can the trust I one time be me akasa several times. One time be at Mrs. Stoneboy Ashama to the work on 7 years, 10 years boss. Within minutes now my farmer receipt. But also, they lie. You do on 7 years. You understand what I'm saying? They will give you receipts right now and show you, say, either you misinformed, you got it wrong, they will tell you. That's how popular that show is. Until you cannot go there and say anything like that and go and sleep. Ain't not possible. Salma. I saw you careful. Because this plus the MTN saga no emboa the brand. And emboa how people will perceive her. Because Oyobia, apart from being a celebrity entrepreneur, no, she mounts platforms. Okasa, me show a role model to a lot of people. Sa brand no person they can't win on emboa no cry. Because as an entertainer and as a celebrity, as somebody aware icon for some people, no, you do not want to perceive that will be our own kind of cray. And as a word, you're all about fabrications and concoctions. No, I don't think say sad or share. Me other point, no, no more show no son. Where being to me and draw the attention to the fact that Hon Okraku Mantey, Ghana most beautiful. In fact, no. And guess what? Experienced media people are pay attention to the industry for years. Miss G, Amanda, Whitney. Like, these are experienced people. So, and even the host. For you to actually juxtapose Okraku Mantey, Ghana's most beautiful, and nobody reacted. Says
because send an could you pray can
you're too sure.
Share the and then me bomb. Okay, because at that time so many exchanges near Koso.
Yeah.
We can. Inti odi famous I say Okraku Mantey me cry wa the shame or GMB. And na mama brand said no wait a minute no nyabutre. There na mark GMB Ghana most beautiful.
Good.
So at that time no
everybody was now attentive.
Yes.
So now may expect a certain reaction. But as somebody who has been on the show, me blame you be because me man so I can't actually decipher how everybody will be on the fisher, especially if you be on the phones, and you've actually complained before. So usually say be kasa na other seen your phone so. And you be out to me that okay time I can't buy no. Or is there an issue about CKTV bar show no so almost normally hip life by and I couldn't react because I wasn't paying attention. Because there was no way CKTV would come and claim on the platform. I mean, what to say, no origins of hip life, and I will be sitting and watching them smiling. So, ABA, not ladies, also were not paying attention. So, but I expected them to pay attention. I
think they paid attention.
Okay.
But at that time, not the euphoria, the winner was on bashing Mark. No, I watch it.
Matthias, any based on what you are saying, any if Omunina focus on was to bash Mark, then they were all wrong.
No, and just say Omunina, focus on because on that board.
Yes.
What am I saying?
What can I say?
Pay attention to the person speaking.
See, my mom would benefit of that because by virtue of me being on the show, and sometimes you have been on the show several times, and you be and I'll pay critical attention to everything that discussed. True or false? And yet every time I pay critical attention to everything that's being discussed.
I do pay attention.
No, you said sometimes. I say you do pay attention.
You say sometimes I'm on the show, not every time.
Can we move on?
So, me say my mom would benefit of that, but also Debbie, my mom would benefit of that because of saying
no, or can no be pay attention to or not.
Okay, so I expected one of them to react based on my experience with the industry, But I remember my last point or so. Na Safoka say senye piece FM na pimbe na anka trasa, and I saw what he wanted to do, make it a person mad anymore of Abiana issues you can last week you can last week we my in at and one say after what the Abiana beam na Abiana so Abiana coming to Mama it was complimentary. All he said was Mark criticizing or call no better and obey a better person. So person the far left. The point is, I think that it's about time. Oh, me last one. No, me call. I believe say honorable is about time I no so kasa. Me nim so kasa de. Nya botre. On kasa piece FM the ben no you like you right say piece FM online the pin ben no. So assume you say piece FM for pin ben na ko be manada. That's the assumption.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I couldn't tell me be my kasa is because as we speak, Salma say more on kasa. Or Pani tell say more on kasa.
Ma no mark nen kasa.
No kasa ebe hano. And you no opportunity be na say another platformer no their film.
Yeah. But you see me there. The reason I make us say yo, I saw kasa say one.
So great for sure.
Oh, forgetting. The reason I anti mark no na say I saw kasa na because of baby we do CCR. And in the last couple of Shatawale I accused him several times. Mark didn't come out. The only time he came out also on can him. And the man Wale keeps going. And away the Mexico. You two have a political ambition.
And Sasem no say make no say Sasem.
Yeah.
And I know the story.
You know the story.
And that story is not true.
Yes.
But over the years, Shatawale
I said it,
which is not true.
You see, what can the son? Now, me quite see 40 days. I'm for GD. Some way I say, 40 Ghana cities out. Could you know? Seriously, people actually believed.
Oh, yeah.
People actually believe now. They still believe.
People used to insult me. Before I said, me comment they say me, 40 Ghana now we are talking rubbish about us. People actually believe that.
People actually believe as they are so gullible. And to some extent, so stupid.
I hear them out.
No, seriously. So for him to actually say this market, I'm sure people would still believe. And Honorable is still quiet. And when you have a reputation to protect, you have an ambition that you want to project, you have a TikTok. So you are the passport in that industry.
But when him say interesting, sorry, when you talk about this shatter thing,
yeah.
When him say here to say, sir, interview on the Paul, I don't much here. One thing that now I was expecting because because that interview, I said Paul has done a lot of brilliant interviews, but because he's really not into entertainment, he wasn't too much on top of that particular interview and there was something he said about contract. And I know Paul has done law near there. So I was even expecting so baby. I'll say because Sata can on one ebon hutu or see only assume Westwise in our contract and you only Hon Okraku Mantey. Meanwhile, then the man also turns around and says, Obi a mini contract with him sika. And then to assume mommy, but he's been saying this thing now for years.
Is he? As I interview now, the mammy uncle. Mammy uncle, mammy baby, Mokra, Miss Shaw. Me patrol. Ye dear 40 Nissan and Koyanim. 40 Ghana and you saw intimate. Safo Crasset the Yen Day. The
Ghana, 40 Ghana, only podcast for the castle. Thank you.
So all I'm saying is SM Mark Kasa. TikTok Beka and Wakari. Abiana say was on Kaso Bekasa. So and yet the Biana said Peace FM online because of reputation what build there will so build on. Sometimes I'm for be making such frivolous commentary. Or platform, Mark has a Facebook page or almost on all these social media platforms. Honorable Minister, I'm sure so PR and also assistant. Some of these things quickly know then you
Mark, television audio here, you man there sounds so on you.
To me, okay, that's another good point. That's another good point. But someone should be careful, mom.
Olele, minti we nyemfa wenzi.
Ejabacho mesre adekitso ebi.
Okay.
Bacho obasama bo audio new bioma o ka say China ewini. Ghana was beautiful. I just want to be clear if she said that indeed, because my checks with CCR.
Okay. Like, means whether or can say China a winia.
I just want to be clear. Just if you could play that part.
All right. So before I call a member tape now, Olele requested some more so no. I understand say start time now Salma call audition was 2010, but Oman selecting. That is what one of the Obi also called Ghana Most Beautiful was sending message in the Abba said 2010 and
because say China winning. I just want to be sure so say China winning that year because that year and yet China winning but you just play the audio.
Okay, all right. So here we go.
Audition me were meant Ghana's Most Beautiful. Sir? Yes. Auditions are call me time na China a winning. Yes. Many China na koye. Now I couldn't make it to the final audition because I wasn't fluent in my local dialogue, which is the Wale. As I say, I do the Wale bar. Made to me abu be.
All right. Olele partner penwenya.
Wow, what is the China Ewini? Now, when I checked the records from 2007 up to 2010, Bako Ewini and Anama from Eastern region, China was part of the top 6 finalists. She didn't even make it to the top 3.
Okay. According
to what's on available on the internet.
Okay.
And that even makes this expose worse for Salma, because you have sat on national TV and you've spoken in such a way, not just even about Honorable Hon Okraku Mantey, but the kind of person you are. And some of these instances that we've seen with MTN, where MTN had to release a statement, a big company like MTN to release a statement, say, if you don't retract this statement, we are taking you to court. Before you thought it, why I say, oh, man, I didn't mean it that way. I mean, it's becoming one too many for someone who is respected in a field of film. 2020, she was part of the judges for the same Ghana Most Beautiful auditions. I don't understand why she would want to dent the image of a brander are building on home for all these years on national television. There should be a reason to which why she's saying all these things. ABR, out of the pandemonium there, also during the discussion, Nintendo Philly say, or better, KBR, I do not know. But you see, sometimes if you are not part of the experience, you don't need to speak on it. Just don't say it. That way you save yourself all this pressure, because now we are slowly identifying some of the cracks around you. Who knows what else you've said about other people that many people have suffered? Who else knows what you've done because some of these things you've said? And I feel, say, for someone who is an actress, a revered actress for that matter, an accomplished actress for that matter, it doesn't look good for our industry. It comes back to the fact of our entertainment industry and fact checking. I think is a gap we need to bridge, because constantly, we hear news about individuals and we just carry it along with the wind. I'll give you a personal example. Not too long ago, just about yesterday, 24 hours ago, me say video na yese kidi aton 50,000
tickets. I was
excited. Menya jese ominia edu Gambia for Bonabaso mato tickets 50,000. In fact, the guy in the video can say Kidi is the first artist to ever do that. Timeneji and I'm share news no. The kind of Gambians that entered my mentions, calling my news fake. And I Ghana for mo to Ghana na mo because according to them, they don't have a venue. They don't have the space that can accommodate over 20,000 people. Especially where Kid is going to have his concert at Q City. The highest they can do is 15,000. The other highest venue or capacity they can take is the stadium, where it can take about 30,000.
But still, no. Monguse omaton 50,000.
No, but tickets equals venue. If you are
not in Africa. Not in Africa.
Maybe Ghana but out there they know, because Rema about or Pop Canabao, they know the kind of events or concerts they've held are holding a certain amount of people. So for we to carry the news and not verify, say indeed there is a venue or an audience that can carry that amount, it was a deception. Even me, I learned my lesson. So next time, who signed them now? What I have to do is what? Fact check, because it embarrasses everybody on the value chain. It's the same thing that I realized in our space. People say things that it's not true.
Oh,
and to even make it worse, people are saying, until the thing went viral on the internet, they didn't know he had a concert in Gambia. This is from the Gambians. This is not from Ghanaians. This is from the Gambians. You get what I'm saying? Yes, it affects everybody on the value chain. So if someone like Salma, she puts UTV's entertainment, the review show, United Showbiz, under serious, scrutiny. It makes it very shaky. She puts a very revered and honorable person like Danama McBrown, who's the host, under serious questioning, and then it comes back to our very own Honorable Hon Okraku Mantey, who is the Deputy Minister for Tourism, Culture and Arts. One person's narration, one person's account puts all these three people in questioning for no fault of theirs, just because somebody decided to be a part of the conversation she had no business with. Now, when him share cry, when him say, Mark has no business when it comes to Ghana Most Beautiful. Ever since I was a child growing up, I've only seen Mark at music auditions. I've never seen him as part of any other. If it's a pageantry audition or show, maybe on that day the theme is music. That is the most likely event about who say be a Hon Okraku Mantey eka judges no. But if it has nothing to do with music, Hon Okraku Mantey is not going to be in there. So how she arrived at that, it's something that needs to be questioned. Now it comes back to the personality herself. Is that something that we should be worried about? Is it something that has become? Is it a character issue? If it's a character issue, then we know how to deal with it. Then we know, okay, you know what? For the time being, men kasa won't be home. But if it's not a character issue and it's boapayo, as mambe broa, then it's a bigger problem, and such people should not be given a place in the environment.
Okay, but that's that. Olele, no, so did not drink cherry abano.